My child, I see how your generous spirit has often led you to paths of weariness. I know the quiet ache that comes from giving without reservation, from attempting to mend what was never yours to fix. You have felt the weight of choices made from a place of deep kindness, only to find your own spirit depleted, puzzled by the recurring patterns that seem to dim your inner light. But hear me now, my cherished one, for this is a pivotal moment, intentionally timed. A profound shift is already unfolding, not just around you, but within your very being. You are no longer the one who must prove your worth by sacrificing your peace. The unseen world has long acknowledged the unique essence I placed within you, and its pressures have sought to exploit your tender nature. Now, however, I am revealing a deeper truth, a true inner power that protects the calm within your spirit. You will learn to discern, to guard your sacred ground, and to walk forward in a genuine liberty, understanding that authentic affection does not demand your quietness. This is the beginning of your homecoming, my beloved, to a deep serenity where you will finally grasp the strength that has become solid within you, and live out the wisdom I have always intended for you. I recall when you had to let go of ties your heart treasured, segments of your path concluded, even though your spirit wished they would endure. You began again, feeling empty, with only your faith in me and hands that shook. Yet, my beloved, you stand here now, steady, vibrant, still carrying the inner light I placed within you. There is a truth you must understand, my cherished one that might bring comfort to your weary spirit. Not one of your past difficulties lacked meaning, not one tear you let fall, not a solitary evening you felt unnoticed, not a single challenging parting. My gaze was always upon you, my child, not merely observing your pain, but influencing the unfolding of each moment. Every instance of profound grief, every tearful night questioning the persistence of your hurt, held a deeper purpose. I employed these very experiences. I used them to gently detach you from outdated habits. I used them to forge an inner fortitude where you once felt exposed. I used those moments to deepen your understanding, to sharpen your spirit's perception, to make you ready for what was to come. To feel profoundly is not a weakness, my child. To persist in caring for others does not make you delicate. This is not a flaw. It reveals your true inner might. You chose to offer kindness despite it causing you distress, despite it remaining unreturned, despite it exhausting your spirit. Such steadfast devotion is not easily broken. That is the strength found within my domain. Now, my cherished child, I ask you to turn that same generous spirit inward, toward your own being. This arises not from arrogance, but from a hallowed requirement for safeguarding your inner being. You are transformed. You are no longer your former self. Because of this shift within you, you are not destined to repeat the same challenging experiences. This will not recur, my beloved. Do you recognize the recurring pattern? Different individuals appear, yet the same scenario unfolds. You give without reservation, you offer solace, you attempt to fix circumstances. You express your heart again and again, only to feel depleted and confused. This is not mere chance. A presence operates against my intentions. This influence has studied your inner being. It perceives your tender nature and aims to exploit it. It comprehends your profound wish to provide comfort and restoration. Thus, it leads people to you who seem to require assistance, when their actual aim is to exert control over you. But now I intervene to alter this course. It is not your task to mend what is amiss in others. That duty rests with me. You were never meant to carry weights too heavy for your spirit. Your worth is not derived from propping up those who stumble. You already possess boundless value, my beloved one. You are already deeply treasured. You are already whole. You do not need to prove your kind nature by sacrificing the tranquility I have bestowed upon you. Some situations present themselves cloaked in a false sense of immediate need. These matters, which appear to be obligations or tasks, are frequently just diversions, intended to capture your attention, consume your hours, and weary your spirit, my child. They might seem helpful as though serving a worthy purpose, but I am now revealing their actual character. You are starting to see with clarity, my beloved child. My spirit is uncovering the ways you were led astray. Indeed, certain individuals possess complete consciousness of their actions. They cautiously probe your limits. They offer just enough engagement to maintain an emotional hold, but never the true insight that would liberate you. They nourish your hopes while draining your inner quiet. And still you have silently pondered, what if I just show more kindness? What if I am simply more forgiving? But affection does not thrive on worry, my child. Authentic affection does not compel you to question your inner discernment in order to sustain it. It is not love if it demands your quietness. It is not love if it leaves you feeling small, bewildered, or less than your authentic self. That originates not from me. That is control. And I am ending that pattern at this very moment. A significant transformation is unfolding in the spiritual dimension, even if your daily reality has not yet reflected it. The intricate bonds are being released. The falsehood is being exposed. You are discovering freedom, calmly, strongly, and without needing consent from those who gained from your past quietude. Your time, your energy, your authentic being. These are not to be dispensed carelessly. They are invaluable, my beloved one. They are sacred ground, and not all are meant to tread upon them. You are not compelled to explain to any individual your reasons for guarding your internal tranquility. That is not self-centeredness, my child. That is understanding. That is advancement. This wisdom arises from all your tears, all your partings, all the difficult seasons you believed would shatter you. You have attempted the alternative method. You have offered too much, clarified incessantly, forgiven too quickly. And what was the result? Weary, uncertain, diminished. However, this moment changes, my precious child. On this occasion, your decision will spring from internal wisdom, not from apprehension. At this juncture, you will withdraw, not from bitterness, but because your inner calm possesses greater significance than the viewpoints of others. This time, your quietness will stem from strength, not from apprehension. Not every individual merits your involvement, and I shall uphold your deliberate choices. Yes, favorable outcomes await when you heed my counsel. Indeed, a grace unfolds beyond your courageous deeds. I am not simply redirecting your path, I am restoring your authentic essence, my child. I am reshaping your sadness into inner fortitude, your struggles into solid footing, your weariness into deep perception. That which was gone will be given back. That which was fractured shall be restored to completeness. I am your true source of sustenance. I am enough, and I am the origin of all things for you. With me, you will always find calm, clear understanding, and affection that builds you up instead of draining you. I am the light that brightens every hidden space, and I am shining on your journey now, my cherished one. Before you proceed, let this reality sink deeply into your spirit, my child. The demanding situations you face now are not mere chance occurrences. They show that the unseen world acknowledges you. Those who oppose truth are aware of who you truly are. My spirit rests upon you. My child, you face these trials not because you lack strength, but because you are advancing. There is a quality within you that unsettles those who reject truth. This arises not from your history, but from the being you are becoming with me. Nothing you live through is without meaning. It is not arbitrary. This time carries importance. It is also part of my grand plan. For I often lead you through testing times just before I bring you to a fresh beginning with me. My cherished child, this is your opportunity. Not for you to yield to the burden you perceive, but for it to strengthen your resolve. This challenging stretch is not a punishment for any error. It is equipping you. When events appear to fall apart, I am, in truth, making you more resolute than ever. You sense an increasing pressure because the endowments I placed within you are now awakening. You have endured enough difficulty that you will not be easily deceived by surface impressions. This is why you now grasp truth with heightened insight. This is why you no longer yield your inner quiet so quickly. And it is why your spirit instinctively pulls away from deceit cloaked in pleasant speech. I am making your inner knowing sharp and firm, my child. My instruction to you, my child, is to attune yourself to my soft voice, discerning it clearly even when no storm clouds gather. That quiet stirring you once dismissed as simple apprehension, my beloved, is truly your spirit's awareness strengthening, rising above the world's loud demands, the pressures from others, and even your own inner fears. I am revealing to you, my child, that a calm spirit is not a lack of activity. It is finding your rightful place of peace. There is no need for you to grasp at every chance, my child, nor to explain every choice, nor to follow every open road. Some paths that seem appealing may draw you from my intended course, my precious one, keeping you from the true gifts I have prepared. Take care, my child, not to confuse a sense of haste with my leading, nor to mistake external pressure for walking in step with me. My direction for you is always calm, my beloved, never forceful. My spirit's voice is both kind and unwavering, easy for you to comprehend. When I communicate, my child, it settles your heart with clarity, rather than leaving you perplexed. You have gathered sufficient experience, my cherished one, to distinguish between these things. You have walked alongside individuals whose presence left your spirit weary and depleted. You endured circumstances where you felt compelled to hide your authentic being, simply to preserve a surface tranquility. Yet, through all of this, you have come forth, my beloved one. You carry no resentment, my child, but instead a profound understanding. Your heart is not hardened, but your vision is sharp. This is a testament to my constant presence with you, guiding each step of your way. You did not simply endure. You grew in strength and gained precious insight. You observed familiar cycles repeating, and in time, you began to pose essential inquiries. What causes me to experience these sensations when I am in the presence of certain individuals? Why do I feel diminished, less sure of myself after our discussions? The truth, my child, is that the very essence of your being which I fashioned recognizes when it is not met with sincerity. Some individuals find their own strength in your uncertainty. Consider every bond you share, my beloved, through the perspective of my love. A love that is patient, gentle, and does not demand its own desires. Any sense of being forced to stay, my child, does not originate from me. What sometimes presents itself as concern can, in fact, be a way to restrain you. What you perceive as your own inner fortitude might merely be your spirit being compelled into quietness. But I am now clearing away these misleading perspectives, my precious child. I am inviting you into genuine liberty, my child. A place where you are not forced to plead for comprehension or to strive for your words to be acknowledged. A place where you no longer believe that true humility means always placing yourself last. A place where receiving affection does not require you to surrender who you are. I am cultivating something fresh within your very being, my child, not solely in the circumstances surrounding you. I am unveiling the nature of true inner power. Real strength, my beloved, is not defined by the weight of silent burdens you bear. Authentic power is now demonstrated by your willingness to hear me, the clarity with which you grasp truth, and the steadfastness with which you protect the calm within your spirit. You do not need the affirmation of others, for what I have already revealed to you is truth. You do not require approval from those whose journey is not aligned with yours and mine. There is no need to return to concerns I have already instructed you to set free. My assistance will not be found by holding tightly to what is past. The good I have reserved for you, my child, becomes accessible when you release your grip. I am tenderly leading you away from situations that appeared safe, but ultimately brought you sadness. I am drawing you apart from individuals who seemed devoted but instilled apprehension within you. I am guiding you beyond what was customary but limited the freedom of your spirit. Indeed, my child, you may experience moments of solitude. Yet, even that sensation serves a specific purpose within my unfolding design. I permit this quietness to envelop you, my child, so that you might stop searching for answers amidst the noise of others' opinions. I initiated this period of quiet reflection, so you would at last turn to me and inquire, "Is this truly your voice speaking to my heart?" I guided you to this tranquil space, my beloved, not out of any dissatisfaction, but to ensure your security. The journey stretching before you is uniquely prepared according to my intention. You cannot traverse it while clinging to outdated thoughts, unaddressed wounds, or lingering sadness from your past. You cannot fully enter this fresh period of your life while holding on to what previously attempted to diminish you. The new starts I am arranging for you, my precious one, are more than simple chances for progress. They are opportunities for you to genuinely understand who you are in a deeper sense. You will soon grasp your true self when you are no longer merely managing difficulties, when you are not striving to please others, and when you are free from the constant need to validate your value or win universal acceptance. You are fundamentally different from the one who first embarked on this journey with me, my cherished child. And you will not revert to that former self, my child. Not today, not ever. A deep tranquility is now descending upon your existence. It is a pause between what is ended and what lies ahead. And within that peaceful stillness, I am speaking directly to you. Not with booming declarations, my child, but in a manner you will instinctively know as my own. I am gently whispering your name, my beloved child. I am bringing to your remembrance that I have consistently watched over you, always illuminated your path, and continually prepared the way for you. Every moment that seemed like a deviation, every loss you experienced, every unanswered question that remained, all of these have guided you precisely to this present instant. This is the time when equilibrium is re-established. This is when your spirit rediscovers its completeness. This marks your homecoming, my child. Not merely a return to the path I designed for you, but to a deep serenity within your very being. When challenges inevitably resurface, my child, seeking to entice you with old patterns, accustomed distractions, or falsehoods masked as truth, you will stand firm. You will remember the difficult periods, the times you earnestly sought me in your troubles, and the decisions you made to follow my direction even when it was arduous. You will remember the distance I have guided you and the true wellspring of your fortitude. You will grasp that not every suggestion or path laid before you comes from me. That quiet yet unwavering inner knowing will stir within you once more. And on this occasion, my beloved one, you will respond to it without delay. So now, my child, take a moment to pause and breathe deeply. Your spirit has long desired to release its hold. Let go of the grip of what has been. Allow the surrounding noise to subside. Permit my gentle urging to ascend above all apprehension, every pressing obligation, and every distraction vying for your focus. You are not required to pursue earnestly what has already been appointed for you. You are not required to struggle to finish what I have already set in place. You are not asked to lessen your true self to fit into positions I never designed for you. An distinct and exact position awaits you, my child, a role that solely you are capable of fulfilling. To embrace this path, my child, walk steadily onward, free from rush or worry, simply relying on me. You are not lagging. You are not late. You stand exactly where I intend you to be for what I am revealing. Yield to the gentle rhythm within your spirit. Pursue the distinct insight that arises in tranquility. Find your peace in me, your constant companion. My cherished one, as these truths take root in your spirit, accept them not merely as information, but as direction for your daily journey. Of what use is it to comprehend truth if it remains solely in your mind, never influencing your decisions, your manner of existence, even in minor instances? I gave you the ability to see, not just to consider. I gave it so you would act. This is more than a change in your mood, my beloved. It is a deep call to transform how you navigate your days. You have recognized what is true. Now you must live it out. Let this define you. For wisdom kept only in the mind becomes a burden. But when you live it, there you find true freedom. So, how do you carry this understanding forward from this moment? Start with an honest heart. Be sincere with me, with yourself, and with everyone in your life. Devote tranquil moments with me and inquire. Reveal to me where I have traded my internal serenity for what appeared less challenging. Do not be afraid of what I illuminate. When I reveal matters to you, my intention is consistently for mending and restoration. Begin to notice what parts of your life consistently leave you tired, unsure, or feeling less than yourself. Record it if that assists your perception. Protect the strength of your spirit as carefully as you guard your belongings. Observe what diminishes your joy, obscures your mind, or causes you to lose sight of your true identity in my eyes. Then inquire within. What compels me to repeatedly return to what depletes my spirit? I am summoning you to nurture your internal being with purpose, my beloved one. Not merely your possessions or aspirations, but the tranquil sanctuary within you. For your spirit, your thoughts, your serenity. These are riches far more valuable than anything you can hold in your hands. This is not about focusing only on yourself. This is about drawing closer to me. Safeguarding your inner calm does not mean turning away from others, my precious child. It means choosing to walk hand in hand with me. I never meant for you to satisfy every desire of every person. You must be ready for others to be unhappy if it means listening to my leading. Such is the genuine cost of adhering to the course I have prepared for you. That is the path of true devotion. The way you once saw yourself no longer serves its purpose. I am manifesting what is novel, yet I will not integrate fresh realities into outmoded patterns of existence. Past understandings cannot hold the good I have next for you. Old routines cannot support the fresh favor I'm extending, so they must fade away. You must be prepared to release what previously aided your endurance, so you may wholeheartedly receive the life I fashioned for your advancement. And do not lose heart when you find yourself standing apart. Being set aside often comes before a greater calling I have for you. So, if you feel unlike those around you, stand firm, my child. You are not losing your footing. You are positioned precisely in the location I have purposed for you. What feels like being pulled away is truly my safeguarding of you. Sometimes, my beloved, what appears to be a pause is simply me smoothing the path ahead. And when circumstances appear to unravel, understand that I am creating room for the blessings I have arranged for you. Allow this period to be when you definitively depart from all that caused you to doubt your inherent worth. Permit this to be the instant you genuinely comprehend that you require no one's affirmation to maintain your spirit's tranquility. Cease feeling compelled to justify your choice to heed my subtle direction rather than the perspectives of others. I did not call you to simply fit in, my cherished child. I called you to walk intimately with me. This journey alongside me will necessitate certain things from you, possibly changes in how others perceive you, how you allocate your time, or with whom you share your existence. Nevertheless, an essential core resides within you that no worldly element can ever diminish.